she's got more issues than that. She's tore her oil line off right there.
And that's a big problem for Natalie Decker, making her first.
Top of the screen, you see the yellow truck on the right. Started to go sideways ahead of him. Looked like Cicerelli not, oh, look at that damage. And then just nowhere for Chris Fontaine and that blue and yellow 47 truck to go.
You could see the fire come out of the exhaust. He was off the gas for sure, but just couldn't get stopped in time.
So the 0-2 of Dipple, the 47 of Fontaine. And
It looked like Jordan Anderson had some sort of an issue and slowed, it looked like.
Well,
and then Creed ran in the back.
Jordan realized that the 2 of Creed was inside of him as much as he was. Came down a bit. Angela Ruck's just doing a great job side.
Nowhere to go really for all these trucks. Once the 4th top Gillen, around he goes.
Wow, unbelievable that it was just Corey Roper involved in that. How did he not collect others?
Lost it on his own right there.
Rhodes.
Greenfield taking a look on the outside.
Oh,
and
no.
Now a little contact, and he's not going to be able to hang on to it. And he takes Peters with him. Greenfield got out of line, took a little peek, and then
See if you can get it rolling here. All good.
lost the handle on it.
I think if they can get these trucks fired.
Momentum back. Matt Crafton needs a lot of help here.
Oh, Austin Hill getting into Ben Rhodes. And now Gustine coming around the outside. Contact, and Dean is going to take out Rhodes. And Crafton gets through again somehow, and so many more involved in this incident.
What about Matt Crafton's move? Look at that truck.
Look at the damage on those other 2 trucks right beside. Austin Hill was able to do a great job. Got down on the apron and got through that.
The track record 10th caution of the night, and Sheldon Creed this time is going to be finished for the night.
You were right, Michael. Those are teammates up on the high side. Timothy Peters, Ross Chastain.
Contact and another crash, and this one involves Gerhardt in the 63. And the caution is back out.
Oh, man.
Hold the brake. Hold the brake.
Well, those teams that were short on fuel are hoping they could make it. They didn't want any more laps. No more caution laps.
Got trouble somewhere.
Turn 4, just before they got to the tri-oval. The 54 of Natalie Decker.
Decker was running in the top 20, Phil, doing a nice job early. Looks like maybe some damage to the left rear. Makes you wonder if maybe got together with another
Looks
truck.
like maybe more contact with another vehicle than it was the wall.
Looks like
just wait on the field. We're already down one. Just wait on the field.
looks like she's going to be able to continue from here, however, which is good news.
Yeah, Kevin Hamlin, her spotter, telling her to say we've already lost a lap. Let's see if we can see what happens. Look right side of your screen. Looks like she just got a little bit loose. There was a truck close to her,
and I think
probably there's the contact right there.
Not sure there was contact that led to the spin.
I don't think
though.
so either, Vince. I think she just got a little bit loose with that truck very close to her.
You know, when she had an issue with a flat...
4-1 going through the grass. And it's Natalie Decker again, really about the same spot. I think those tire tracks just ahead of her are where she came through the grass the first time earlier today. Well, there's Natalie Decker. It's almost tough to tell through the wet lens. That's all the moisture that's on the track. And Natalie Decker and Jinjo Kopp maybe got together just a little into the wall and collects several. Spun the tires, gets a big bump from Parker Kligerman, and then it begins. Watch Sheldon Creed come right through the middle of that white hood on that number 2 truck. Rhodes may have had a little contact with the 8 truck of Angela Ruck. Let's see it. Yeah, absolutely. Looked like Ben was in the wall. And now there's the 2 of Sheldon Creed that has gone around. Corey Roper got into that as well. Creed's going to get away with it looks, Vince.
Get a roll here. Don't speed down pit road. Nice and easy.
Was running in the 8th position. We've seen him
Carry
slip.
your power so you get back around here. Guys, lose it.
Ross Chastain may be involved in that as well. Chastain, a couple of strong runs the first 2 weeks of the season in the top 10 in both. See, Tyler Rankin moved over and gave Kyle the bottom of the racetrack.
Caution, caution. Possible
And that's the 12 of Gus Dean. Stopped over in turn 2. That'd be a big break for Tyler Ankrum, Sheldon Creed, others there. David Golan right in that area because of the caution flag. They'll be able to catch back up, make it to the end of the stage. And now, Phil, you predicted it. We could see some strategy right now. It's perfect timing for this. Oh, looks like a big-time blow-up possibly for the 12 of Gus Dean. He does a nice job getting that truck up out of the way. See the fluid coming out of the back of it there. These NT1 engines have been fairly bulletproof. Another guy we got to think about that's going to take advantage of this caution is Johnny Sauter. They can come to pit road and they can analyze what the issue is, and if they don't have time to fix it when the stage ends, come back and effect repairs.
He's getting some help from the other competitor spotters saying, hey, here comes that spinner right in front of those guys.
And this will be the caution that will mix up the strategy.
Wow. Oh, wow.
The 33 of Daniel Cessnet around and bringing out the caution in his Truck Series debut. You know what I love, Vince and Phil? These crew chiefs already are thinking about what they're going to do if the caution flag comes out this lap, next lap, next lap. They're not surprised by the caution. They're not thinking, oh no, what do we do now? They just assume it's going to come out, and we'll see who plays what strategy.
We talked about it right in front of the battle we were watching, right in front of Austin Hill in the 16 truck. Look at Mike Snyder squeeze through the middle.
Oh, into the curb. We talked about that treacherous curb down on the bottom. Cessnet with his first start dives onto that curb and around he goes. That's how quickly and how easily into his chances today.
Yeah, the debris may have been, oh, there's that caution.
And there is the caution as we've got another one that has gone around, and that's the 33 of Cessnet again.
The second spot.
Caution is out over in turn 2. It's Corey Roper.
Documented everything that's happened on the racetrack pretty well.
Oh, there's
right
one going around. It's the
Come on, Vince.
zip. Big hit into the back of the 0-2. Got a little help.
That could have been the 11th.
Moffitt for the lead and getting it.
He used that draft coming off.
Oh, he gets
oh.
loose. Got loose, had to wrap it up, save it. Caution is out. On the front stretch and down into turn 1 is the 4 of Todd Gilliland.
What an idiot.
Wow. Somebody in that team's opinion
Get the grill clean.
must have dumped him.
Get the grill clean.
Look at that's where they were fighting, so that's probably the... If we can see it off
Oh,
in
he
the
just
distance.
squeezed him into the wall there, it looked like.
It was the white truck. Is that Ross Chastain?
It is Chastain
Ross.
in the 45. And fortunate for Gilliland, there wasn't more damage than was actually done there. Yeah, I'm not sure that Chastain squeezed him at all, did he?
Didn't look like it. That was an aluminum crush panel that came out from under that truck. That's what we saw in the front of the 30 of Brendan Poole. There it is right there.
And here comes Stuart Friesen. Remember, Friesen had to start at the tail. He's up to 15th.
What a great- we got a spinner.
It's Harrison Burton. Trouble for both the young KBM drivers. First Gilliland and now Burton, and that is heavy damage.
A lot more damage to that truck than his teammate Todd Gilliland's.
I'd say that could about end it for young Burton. From 7th. Let's take a look. There's the 45 of Chastain right behind Burton, but no contact. No, that's just racing. And like we talked about in the opening of this show tonight, how difficult turns 1 and 2 is, we see it there again. Now, certainly, Chastain's truck being that close to Burton made him looser, and it probably was just enough to put that truck out of control.
Yeah, Ross had been working the outside of the racetrack. I saw him get by the 88 of Matt Crafton on the outside.
But no blame assessed to
No,
Chastain
totally
there,
not.
is there?
Not at all. Totally not.
But it is interesting that Chastain has been the closest in proximity to both the KBM trucks having some problems.
But we were battling for the lead. Ford right behind him in third.
Moffitt gets it. Kyle
Oh,
looked at the
trouble.
crossover, and we've got more trouble, and that's Angela Ruck that's into the wall. Gus Dean as well. Hits that inside wall. Tyler Young's truck.
That was actually in front of Angela's truck that was into the outside wall.
Back there at about the 16th and 17th spots at the time. Angela Ruck, the first of her 12 races with Nice Motorsports. There's Gus Dean's damage.
Here, guys, all right side, right rear.
Angela made
Do what you can to get it back here, guys.
one of the nicest saves you can make during the qualifying session over in turns 3 and 4. Not quite so fortunate this time.
Looked like she was racing inside of Gus Dean's truck, got into Dean. Running well, made some progress early in the race, but just too much speed for conditions down in turns 1 and 2.
Gus tried valiantly to save that truck. Looked like he had it saved a couple times and just got up behind in the steering a little bit.
Yeah, that was Dean, the one in front there, and Angela Ruck further back. But heavy contact for both. Yeah, let's start it from the beginning here. We'll freeze it, and then there's Angela Ruck here in the orange and white. She had already gotten into Dean and lost control. And like you said, Phil, watch Gus fight this thing. And Cody Robaugh in that 9 truck just barely slipping by on the inside. So Angela Ruck out of her truck and walking. Tough this is. Dean, I think, just had that right rear tire rubbing, Phil.
Yeah.
When it looked like Timmy Hill was not part of that. Indeed, Hill was coming to pit road already. Earlier, looked up and just saw him on pit road at the same time that Dean was going through the grass.
You can see that right rear tire is down, as Michael said.
And look behind him. There's Ross Chastain.
Oh,
it's Alfredo.
Alfredo hard in the outside wall.
So Anthony Alfredo, who had been side by side and had such a good, strong run going, quickly exiting his Toyota. That's the DGR Crosley camp in that 54
make sure he
truck.
makes it through the corner.
And here's Alfredo in that 54. Just gets sucked around, but I think Alfredo was loose on the way in maybe, and it gave Friesen a run around the outside. And when Friesen made the move to the high side, it just pulled
the 54 on around. Yeah, just robbed that truck of air, pushing that rear spoiler down, pushing the back of that truck down.
Alfredo quickly out of the truck in the exit. Had learned that outside lane. Oh, trouble. Corbin Forrester in the 7. Hard into the wall. He was running on the lead lap, Vince, in the 17th position. And then right there where we've seen so much trouble tonight.
Same spot.
Yeah, just off turn 2. It got away from him. All the call there for 4 tires. It's kind of weird looking.
Yeah.
Maybe racing with the 42 of Garrett Smithley.
Maybe trying to avoid something that looked like he...
Oh, just probably slipped a little bit on entry. The back end got out, maybe overcorrected, possibly.
What it looked like, yeah.
Jesse Awuji got around that. Fortunate not to get collected in the Corbin Forrester spin. Under caution for the 8th time tonight. Moffitt in the 3rd.
4 tires is looking better, isn't it, Michael?
Yes, I'm loving it.
Caution. Turn 2 again. And it's Cody Robaugh.
Looks like another 3 or 4 trucks we've seen tonight.
Same damage, same place. You see Robaugh in this green and black truck come right out of that circle that Phil so artistically put on the screen.
He was pointed right at us, was the 9 truck of Robaugh when he was down in the middle of the corner, and that's not a good thing.
The race is over for Corbin Forrester in that 7 truck. Up against the inside wall. I see damage there on the right rear. It's brought out the caution.
Rarely do you see a truck get sideways off the corner and not wind up in that inside wall.
Oh, boy. Things really snapped, didn't it?
Sure
Who was that
did.
getting by, just doing a great job avoiding that? Looked like it was maybe Tyler Hill in the 56 truck.
That was beautiful driving there. Watch Hill. As Forrester goes around, he just dives to the bottom and narrowly slips by.
Forrester was running 25th at the time.
Together in Sauter on the outside. Gregson into
Oh,
it.
and it's Austin Wayne Self. Todd Gilliland right there in the 4 truck.
That was a battle for position. Austin Wayne was running in the 12th spot.
Looked like
Not sure how much contact there might have been. Gilliland, well, there's the damage on that 4.
Yeah, I was going to say, it looked like maybe Gillen got to the outside and Self didn't know he was there.
Here's what happened. Oh, Self loses it, and
Well, he did get
Gilliland
to the
had nowhere to
outside.
go.
Yeah.
He knew he was there.
Yeah.
That was just a...
Nothing Todd could do about that. Austin was doing such a great job. Just got a little bit loose off of 4 there.
Outside, taking second from Friesen.
Brett Moffitt got him.
Oh, and Sheldon Creed has gone around. It looked like Todd Gilliland got collected in that as well, although Gilliland got through. Oh, heartbreaker for Sheldon Creed, who had led 59 laps and was the leader when that caution had come out previously that took everyone to pit road. Heartbreaker for Creed, who had restarted 4th.
I started to say that Moffitt really got an advantage because Sheldon Creed got hung in behind Stuart Friesen with the 2 tires, and then bam, coming off of turn 2, this happens.
Yeah, we kind of had to see it coming. We've seen these guys slipping and sliding, and you know as the laps wind down, they're just going to be on the gas that much harder, and Creed just in a bad spot there.
On the inside, like we talk about, Michael, just gets loose. Johnny Sauter does an amazing job avoiding him. Nowhere for Todd Gillen to go. Once again, Todd Gillen is a victim of circumstances. Watch the job Johnny Sauter does missing him.
How does Sauter not get caught up in this?
And watch
Wow.
these other drivers. That Tyler Ankrum at the last second, he clips him, but he
Just barely.
Minimal damage. Great job by him.
So, oh, one into the wall. With
Brennan
10
Poole.
to go, is that going to bring out the caution? And it does. Brennan Poole
Well, we're going to have another restart.
will set up a shootout to the finish.
This is the last thing that Johnny Sauter wanted to see was another restart.
Sauter had a lead of almost a second. And that has evaporated. And that's right in front of Johnny Sauter. Sauter goes to the bottom, Poole to the top and into the wall.
Brennan just got a little bit loose entering the corner and then ran out of grip there when he got up a little bit higher than most people have been running. If he can cut that deficit he has right now.
Caution is out. Turn 4. The 51 of Brandon Jones.
Man, that was a strong start to this race for Jones. He had just run his fastest lap of the race a lap before, Phil, and so that truck was really coming to him. We saw him really loose in qualifying and felt like that would be an advantage when this race started, running some really solid lap times. He was up to 13th. You can see she just steps out on him, but that's a fast truck. If he can get back to the pits without doing any more damage to the truck or any damage, I think he can contend tonight.
You did a great job of keeping that truck out of the outside wall by nailing that throttle.
That's for sure. It could have been much worse. Outside, and Creed trying to shut the door, and there's a spinner. It's the 54 of Natalie Decker.
Wow, look at the damage that the transition from pavement to grass did to that truck.
She was having a solid run, too. Very competitively inside the top 20.
We'll tell them
This
this
was
one was
16th, but
It was so stupid. What happened?
What happened? Well, we're about to show you. Natalie Decker inside, and that's the 0-2 of Tyler Dipple.
Phil, we talked at the start of this broadcast about how difficult it is to keep control of your truck when you're down on the bottom. It just got loose. No air on that right rear fender because of the outside.
Watch this damage right here.
Traffic and then bam.
Wow.
Look at that contact. It's frustrating that you can be taken out by just having the air taken away from your spoiler. That's exactly what happened to her there.
We saw the same thing happen last week at Dover to Sheldon Creed. He, as you mentioned, led 59 laps of that race. Wow, what a ride that was for Natalie.
Man, just dug into the earth and big time damage, putting it into the night for Natalie Decker.
Keep it rolling here, caution's out. Nothing coming on.
You saw it all. Second place battle between Brett Moffitt and Grant Infinger ends up with Moffitt going around, caution coming out, Infinger maybe even glancing the wall, and Stuart Friesen and his crew chief Trip Bruce with an opportunity to save some fuel.
Lose 0.3 of a second, and obviously if you miss it by more than that, this could be the result. So pretty hard contact with the outside and the inside wall for Gus Dean.
Yeah, it's a disappointing finish for Dean. Has had some good runs.
Straightaways and catch up. Oh no!
That's the 45 of Kyle Benjamin. Heavy damage to the rear end.
Another victim of turns 1 and 2. It looks like he was running in the 16th spot.
Maybe gains some confidence, and he just gets too loose on exit off of turn 4 this time into the outside wall.
Yeah, I thought it was down in 1 and 2, but he limped around through 1 and 2 here. Well, he actually did hit the wall in 1 and 2.
Two of Tyler Dipple comes up alongside. Oh, and there's a hard hit by the 44 of Angela Ruck. And the caution is out again for the 4th time.
Turn 2, Phil.
Yeah, again, tailgate. Skids up out of the groove a little bit, but not much before the back end came out.
Phil, you said miss your line by 3 feet, you lose 0.3 of a second. Well, in this case, it looked like she just missed the line by that much and lost a truck out of the deal. Yeah. Just got a little bit loose. He caught it the first time. It's Johnny Sauter.
Oh, no, Sauter. Down so far on the bottom, you couldn't see him, and that is heavy damage to the 13, a 5-time Texas winner.
He won't win tonight, Vince. See the 16 of Austin Hill following him. You wonder if maybe they made some contact.
The accidents happen a lot less frequently in the front.
There's a contact. We thought about it because he was following him down towards pit road.
Greg Biffle we were just talking about. Oh, and it's the 04-point Roper going around.
And out of the wall, caution will fly. I was talking about Biffle getting these restarts, these reps in restart accidents.
Outside of Houston.
On the outside. Just drives it hard in the corner in front of the 20 of Spencer Boyd. Just gets a little bit loose, just gets out from under him a little bit.
That's working the wheel, though, right there. You can see he drove that thing all the way till it finally ended up heading in the right direction. Just a great job by him. Start there. He's able to pull even a little bit ahead of the going as they go down into turn 1. Brett Moffitt is behind him now. Gilliland's going around. Can he keep it off the wall? No.
You guys not checking up behind you.
There's Gilliland on the inside front row.
You saw him get loose and wiggle a little bit and then tried to catch it.
What about that job Brett Moffitt in the 24
Amazing.
truck does? Just staying cool under fire, knowing that if he just bobbled Crafton right behind that group.
Whoa, here we go again.
Oh, and it's Ankrum. Oh, wow. Baker to the right. Off the brake, off the brake, let off. Back to right into his pit box like Brad Keselowski did. Oh, no.
He stayed green.
2. And there goes Jordan Anderson around, and he's going to be able to keep it off the wall, off the outside wall, slides down inside, and hopefully everyone will avoid him. But we're coming to the green and white checkers for Ben Rhodes. Ben Rhodes, his first stage win of 2019.
What happened when he got down?
And there is the 0-2 now of Tyler Dipple. And again, it's turn 2.
Truck, Vince. Thought they had some. There's your boy. Natalie Decker's around as well, the 54 truck.
Oh, and there's contact from the 14 of Trey Hutchins.
Away from him.
Boyd
He
maybe
made some-
get into a little contact there with the 54.
It looks like Natalie got into the inside wall there. And as Boyd spinning around from that contact, slight contact with the outside wall, but Trey Hutchins has come along and do some pretty good damage to that right front corner.
You see that smoke? We can see through it with our cameras, but there's a chance Trey Hutchins couldn't see anything that was ahead. At the front, Friesen and Biffle for the lead, and now Friesen is going around. That inside spot is so vulnerable. Is in repair mode.
We've seen it happen so many times. That truck on the outside just pulls the rear end of those trucks around. Greg Biffle realized that, moved up the racetrack, gave him enough room that he didn't get taken out himself, and unfortunately, it's more than likely going to put it into Stuart Friesen's night.
As drivers, put us into that seat, those of us that aren't drivers and watching at home. Time winner on the mile-and-a-half tracks, and Anthony Alfredo has gone around, but the green is still out. Alfredo gathers it back up. The 54 has gotten into the wall. That's Natalie Decker.
Get down on the apron.
Pretty significant contact, it looks like.
Yeah, that's going to end her night, I'm afraid.
Bumper covered. Okay, the bottom, guys, be ready. What's so serious? Just get out here.
You saw it at home. Natalie Decker hard into the wall on the right side of that truck. Second time she's been into the wall. Watch the 54 Natalie Decker.
Oh, yeah, her truck was already crippled up, but what a nice job. Looks like maybe Tyler Dipple in the 0-2
Yep.
getting by her.
Certainly could have collected Dipple easily, and fortunate that it did not. It's Cody Robaugh. Looks like he got into the outside wall down in 1 and 2. Flat side of that truck. Yeah, he glanced up and saw him up against the wall. He was on the lead lap doing a nice job. He was running in the 18th spot.
49 truck. You said at the very top of the show, a lot of crew chiefs. Oh, wow.
Caution is out as you see the heavy damage on the 12 of Gus Dean. Corbin Forrester around to the inside wall.
You have to wonder if maybe these were related, somehow got together.
They were running, Phil, inside the top 15.
Looks like that Gus getting loose up there. He's already had an issue, Michael. You see the bed top, and I think the 7 of Forrester slowed down and got hit in the back from the, is that the 44?
I think it's
Angela Ruck in the road truck.
So actually, Dean and Forrester weren't connected. There goes Dean hitting the wall, and Forrester was back a little further. He got on the brakes. Spotter probably called down, told him he got one spinning up ahead, and he backed it down, and Angela didn't get word in time, or couldn't slow down in time, and hit him hard. And Parsons in that 49 truck in the wall, running it around the rim.
They flat sided the effort pretty well. Hopefully be able to make repairs and keep him on the racetrack.
Yeah, Steffen's on the lead lap, running right around the 20th position when this happened.
He stayed out on that caution, did not come to pit road.
Could be a game changer. Oh, and the caution is out, and it's Gonzalez again for the second time in the 10.
I think this opens us up for some strategy here. The guys that aren't that worried about stage points, I think even if you run stage points with only 17 trucks right now on the lead lap, I think you can come and get tires. The guys that stay out,
Well, that's later in the summer, yeah. That's awesome. Oh, and there's Sauter. So we just saw Sauter move the 16 of Austin Hill.
I would guess that there probably was some contact that precipitated this.
Payback, possibly. Trailing in the 7th position.
We talked about Johnny not finishing in the top 10 the last 3 races and make it 4 events.
Gotta go back to the 2015 season, the last time that happened for Johnny Sauter, 4 straight outside the top 10. Well, let's see. We saw Sauter move Hill. Hill repaying the favor and put Sauter in the wall.
Yeah, there's no question that I'm sure Austin Hill didn't like the way that he got set down into turn number 1.
And this is live, so Sauter has just now wrecked Austin Hill. Well, that's not going to go over well.
I think they'll mark Sauter for that.
Yes, indeed. So here's Sauter coming back to get Hill after Hill had moved Johnny and put Johnny into the wall.
I think
Johnny Sauter's day is done. Yes, he is being sent to the garage. NASCAR said that's enough.
I think the NASCAR hauler will be full of people after this race.
Laps this season as the 0 of Greg Rail has gotten into the wall. Friesen has led 4 laps in his career that's from pit road when necessary.
Well, there's a swarm of trouble. Caution flag is out.
And that's the 54 of Natalie Decker.
Well, you got to feel for this young lady. She's had a lot of bad luck and a big learning curve, and she was running in the 17th position. We'll see if we have any replays back there to see what may have happened with it. It's hard to say what happened. We'll see here.
The upper right portion of your screen, and you'll see the 97 and 22, and
I think
the 54 all there together. I think the little was further back.
Yes.
The dynamics of this race have just changed as Harrison Burton and Sheldon Creed have contact, and Burton gets into the wall and some significant right side damage, bringing out the caution.
Yeah, now we're going to have a restart here. You can't afford to come to pit road. You're Christian Eckes, Ross Chastain, everybody around the front. You're not going to give up track position. What a tough break for Harrison Burton. Had such a great, solid run going.
So here's what brought out the yellow. And we see Harrison, he got in a little wide, and Sheldon was right down on him, got a little loose, they got together.
And Sheldon got into his right rear quarter panel. That actually straightened his truck out, but unfortunately, Sheldon was there. I see his truck now actually go to the right after that contact in the right rear quarter panel. Meanwhile, the 46 of Cameron Smith said, if you guys are going to be racing like that, I'm just going to go on by you.
Caution is out. Turn 4. Truck is spun right around. It's Jordan Anderson just at the entrance of pit road.
If he can get that truck restarted, and he does, he will stay on the lead lap. Got a soft right rear tire there. I don't know if I'm not sure he's going to be able to do that. He's probably better off doing exactly what he's doing. Come to pit road, get that tire off before it can do any more damage.
I think that right rear was down. Phil. He just ran over something and cut it and lost control there. Keeps it on the wall and going to lose a lap. The team gets that tire changed and get a free pass here. Jordan, get back in the fray.
That's what we talked about at the very top of the show. Back practice starting from the back of the field. Let's start.
The 54 of Natalie Decker has brought out the caution.
Sounds like there might have been a little contact there.
And the good thing about that, Phil, she didn't tear that splitter out. You saw it just scraping along that grass. If it digs in, that truck's her day is done. And unfortunately, that didn't happen. She'll have to come to pit road for them to clean that grass off it. She was running in the 11th position, so doing a nice job. It just gets run over. Oh, a nice job there by Ankrum slipping below her as she slipped out of control. Todd Gillen just nudged her around just a little bit. Boy, you're right, Mike. That's almost surprising that it didn't dig into that turf any more than what we normally see in that situation.
You see Ankrum there scraping that front end on the apron, and he just barely slipped by. There was 3 or 4 inches, I don't think, between those trucks.
Saves tonight, but right now he finds himself way back in the wall. Spencer Davis going around, collects the 22, runs the lane south.
Brandon Pickett definitely made contact with the wall. He was side by side with the 44 Spencer Davis.
That was just tight race, and Davis tried to lay in the throttle while he was just laid right up next to him there, and Davis lost control. We're back there in that 12th, the 15th, 16th, 17th area. This 4 wide got my attention. And I'm not sure that this 4 wide isn't really what led to the accident that we saw much later.
Vince, I think you're exactly right, because what happens with Brandon Pickett, he's going to lose so much track position. That's going to allow all those guys to get by him, and that's what pulled Spencer Davis. That was a close situation right there that he made a nice save. But look at these trucks go by that are dead in the throttle. He was busy trying to save that truck. See, this 44 gets a little bit loose and makes contact with him. You see the contact with the outside wall for Brandon Finger.
Well, that's a pretty significant contact for Enfinger. And then look at the collision between the 22 itself and the 44 Davis. Those trucks are done, I think.
Nice job by the 15 of Alfredo to avoid those 2 trucks.
An unfortunate end for Spencer Davis, making his second start of the season tonight. You can see how early this started to transpire, Phil. Just entering the corner, Davis was on the bottom, hit a couple of bumps, and just couldn't hold on to his truck right into Enfinger. Watch it from the truck of Sheldon Creed. See how tight these traffic battles, two trucks on top were? Moving into the second spot, he started 27. Natalie Decker is in the 54, and Spencer Boyd in the 20. Also Jordan Anderson involved. And the 20 is torn up. That truck for Spencer Boyd is total. Boyd is hopped out, and that is good to see.
In the middle of the screen, you aren't sure he's going to dip below.
Decker in the 54 bounces up, just wasn't quite clear of Natalie, and she was holding her line, and they clipped Boyd into that outside wall.
You can't really put any blame on Natalie there. She, as you mentioned, Michael, just holding her line, and he thought he had enough room to get in front of her.
And it involves the 20 of Spencer Boyd and the 54 of Natalie Decker, the 3 of Jordan Anderson. Johnny Sauter now, team truck around, goes the 42 of Finley. And no contact there, just got out from under him. Some heavy damage to the rear for Chad Finley. Making a sports start of the
periods of time. We haven't got to a full lap of green yet. We haven't run a mile and a half yet. And this is a 2.5 mile track on the green. So the caution out for the second time as Doza suffers significant rear damage. After this team, I think you're down the pit track. Anything, I don't know anything, right? That one that's gone around. In fact, the couple that have gone around. The 32 is Mason Massey. Millar, the other. Devin Dodson, I think, in that 32. See what happens. Just drove it hard down in the corner there, trying to keep up with Griffin and Gillen. He saw with it, did he? He did. It's like he's run home. 18 years old, as mentioned, and he is well out in front. And we've had one go around. It's the 22 of Austin Wayne Self, and it's going to bring out the caution. But that was the case here as Austin Wayne Self goes around. But occasionally tonight you might see one spin if it's a little further back in the pack, and they'll just keep on racing if you can get turned around and point right back the proper direction. Wait till we get 32 trucks out there tonight, racing for that golden shovel. Oh, around he goes again. And we have stayed green. Self is rolling it under power. Right when he picks the throttle back up, though, down the center of the corner, he's already hung out pretty good. And we've seen so many great displays of just hanging on, bouncing off that wall. And the 32 going around again, or for the first time, that's Dodson. And we also saw the 22 of Austin Wayne Self almost simultaneously pulling off the track and into the pit area. And we'll refire. Same thing, Mike, as you mentioned, just trying to get that throttle down. And you can't, as we look at this caution, watch how close Johnny Sauter gets to the 20 of Landon Huffman. Or, Friesen, excuse me, I'm sorry. And these trucks, you know, you just can't turn on a time on dirt. And he's holding his breath. Wow, he was so far. Look at this move. And the caution is out. The 0-3 person, Jake Griffin, has gone around. And he's one of the drivers we talked about at the beginning in a 4th place finish here. And I had to run right front flat there. That's off the issue. You see the tire down there. This is the bench of that right front fender. So either got it or another front or the wall. Put down the right front tire. Harrison Burton in the 18. Went around over in turn 2. Just off the exit of turn 2. Was running 8th at the time. That was kind of strange. Didn't just get down really late. Usually at that point you're down the straightaway. All right. But fortunately, so it's hard to tire every now and then. Oh, around big collection. Oh, yeah. I think that's going to slid right through that. He was on the outside. You see there's Superstar front. Also hitting Self. And there's, I think, more damage to the 16 of Austin Hill than about anyone else I saw. Oh, that William. David William. Yeah, him too. So he just rolled by the 16 of Austin Hill. What a struggle to get to that team there. The last couple weeks, he had engine trouble at Kentucky. And then lost the clutch last week early at Pocono. That's terminal, I think. I don't know that they can get that 16 mini. And some, the damage likely to be terminal. I think it started with Christian Atkins maybe making contact with somebody. That's the Christian in the 51 truck. And it just clogged up the racetrack. Now trying to run on the high side. And it's there he is right there. He's racing with the 17 Atkins. What an amazing job by Johnny Sauter. Yeah, bumped him a little bit and then drove on by. And here they come. They're all committed to the top anyway. Michael in the top clogged up. You know, like it happens so many times. You see Atkins starts it there. Around he goes. He gets bumped there, bump here, drop off. He didn't get any major damage at all. He's able to continue on the lead lap. 8 trucks fighting for room. That one lane around the top of the racetrack. Flat tire there. That 34. Around he goes. That's Mason Massey. He's up in the groove right now. That has to bring out the caution flag, and it does. And it does bring out the caution. No change in the front. Is anybody going to see Chase Briscoe? Over up. Still all night. Sheldon Creed trying to do it. He will come up to the top in front of the others, and he went to second. Oh, and around goes Chastain. Right in front of most of the field. That was, I think everybody got through that without significant damage, maybe some contact, but look at the anything significant. I got up to 360, and then I started the 720, I think I saw it. I got into the 8, Corey Fowler there alongside Sauter, making the pass for position. And Strickler has gone around. And Briscoe and Sauter are involved, still trying to keep it rolling in the right direction. The caution obviously is out. Look at the left front of Sauter's truck. Oh, that'll win his night. There's a high rod, something broke there. Is it Michael? Yeah, middle. Wow. So Johnny Sauter will limp it in, and Kyle Strickler. Oh, 3 had run in the wall, and the Strickler just went around. Well, Sauter hadn't wrecked yet, so there's more actually, yeah. Let's watch the green truck in the middle. That's Johnny Sauter. Side by side, that's Chase Briscoe right on the inside. So there's Strickler going around, but doesn't make any contact with Sauter. But we're just going to keep it, well, we lose the side of Sauter as he goes out of the picture there. But he looks like he was getting sideways as he left turn 2. Joe Cobb getting spun around. Okay, so about half the field was involved in an effort into the one lap. Yeah, there you see the Sauter trouble. That time double 0-2 was around right running time. And then you see Chase Briscoe trying to get through there as well. And that's what did the damage to the left front. Briscoe trying to hold on and make ground, and he's going around. Still has stayed green, and the Strickler has gone around as well, and it's still green. Now the caution has come out. Jennifer Joe Cobb had spun and stalled over turn 4. So there was a ton of action that we were showing you in turn 1 and 2, and Jennifer Joe Cobb had spun around at the other end of the racetrack, and Strickler has got it fired up. Unfortunately, not in time to keep him losing a lap. It really showed the urgency there once Briscoe got sideways. It was like, man, this went ahead and finish him off. As you can watch this develop. This is off of turn 4 when he tried to do the slide job. Creed bounces off the wall, climbs up the wall, and looks Briscoe tries to go up the hill to take that spot. Got sideways. Ben just said, I'm sorry, I have to go again. He lost his momentum. He may have been able to save that truck had it not been contact from Ben Rose. The caution didn't come out for those incidents and those spins. It actually, what we're being told is the caution came out for Jennifer Joe Cobb at the other end of the racetrack. They were going to let Strickler spin it around and continue to go. Right there. Yeah, I don't think Briscoe went out around when it had happened to that contact. Look at Ross Chastain's Creed off the wall. There's 2. Creed off the wall. Now watch what he sees. That's always good to see him here. That's where you want to see that. Matt Patton narrowly avoided disaster there as well. And here's the turn of Joe Cobb. Makes contact with the 38 of Mark Smith. Mark's had a tough night. And it's going to be interesting to see if these guys by themselves. Oh! Daniel Sasson. Oh! And we had 33 trucks for 32 spots, and that might have just taken care of that problem. Yeah, wow. That was a hard hit. You know, you sometimes lose sight of how fast these trucks are actually going when you get down into the corner, and Daniel was committed to run that truck wide open, and almost before he even got loaded up, good. Really slipped out from under him, and that was a vicious hit. Last year's qualifying speed here better than 184 miles per hour, so you get around this place in a hurry. That's not here. Get down on the flattest part of the racetrack, down there in the bottom groove there, and that rear of that truck slipped out from under him. And you know, we saw right off the bat with TJ Bell having issues handling his truck, and then Sasson goes around here with that huge hit. is racing beside that white truck really close. I don't know if there was contact or not. Qualified 51 Christian Eckes has gone around and into the grass. This looked to be huge damage to Eckes' truck, but it will bring out the caution. He's already straining. Christian doing everything he can do to keep that truck straight. I think he's going to be okay. I don't think. Caution is out. Christian Eckes has gone around in turn 2. Keep it going. He's going to caution. Not much of a spin on it. You see, honestly, Christian was only being some sort of issue, another part tire, I'm sure. 4 laps remaining. 4 to go. In Michigan. And Ingram gets a big shot. And it's going to bring out big. Caution is big. Dillon is involved. Sauter involved. Alfredo in the mix as well. The 20 is Spencer Boyd, and this is going to be a big cleanup. See, Natalie Decker, we just talked about her having such a great run up in the top 15. He let Matt back off when he got a little bit sideways, but it was too late then. And what a tough break for Todd Gurley. He put himself against trying to help. Tyler Ingram, and he clearly saw Ingram spin the tires. Anyway, Matt was still trying to help too, don't you think, Mike? Of course, those playoff drivers, the racing for a championship highlighted there in yellow, and a caution over in turn 2. Jesse Little involved in that. See, Jesse split up the racetrack a little bit. Looked like a lot of spin. That's speed, it's fun. And that's why he had backed up the throttle. Sheldon Creed wasn't aware of that, not Ingram. And that's the way things happen at races. So, caution is out. It's the 44 and Angela Rutt. Everybody should hurt it very badly. Not the left side tire up. Check this out. You heard Angela say I just lost it. Had to really... Oh, trouble. He's sideways. Sheldon in the check around, and he's making some contact with Charlie Sheridan as well. I haven't thought that's been the story of the year, but I thought it was just so much trouble. Some of the self-inflicted, but certainly there. The strategy appeared to get those left side tires. Sometimes on the other side of the top half, drivers look around here. Just get loose on the bottom of the racetrack. Speaking of which, watch him get loose down there. He's a veteran, David Toronto. Maybe saw it. Got the check first. I think Charlie got loose and got into the check. That's what put him in the outside wall. I thought Toronto was going to save this truck. Empty through there without any damage. Martin put him in the 75 took this line first, and you see the contact between Johnny Sauter and John Hunter in the check. Sauter in the front left side of Dillon. And the caution is trying to get there. With contact, Dillon Lupton is involved in that. And just got there, they didn't realize the pool was coming through. That was a dive that Dipple didn't see coming. Oh, Brett Porter was on the inside. Dipple comes there. That's not what it looked like. You see Dillon Lupton came along. He is out again, and this time it's Natalie Decker in the 54 truck, I think. Pretty good contact with that outside wall. It happens so quickly. Sometimes that spot gets open, but by the time you actually go for it, it's not.